prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is.
So many people are speaking.
I'm in your debt. I must ask again for
Even
your
though I'm a
aid.
drow.
May I trust you'll see it through?
I don't know.
Tell me I can count on you.
I don't know.
Thank you.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Ain't no rest for the wicked. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
How did you two get separated?
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
I'm curious about the dowry, but I also want to come for it. I don't know. I'm gonna ask about the
For
dowry.
our sister's wedding, I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right. I'm sorry, Miri. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
No, you idiot. No, get out. I'm trying to find the dowry. Where is it? Lovely. I think I met you before.
Doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham.
What's the matter?
What? Apart from the dragon?
Who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around. Just follow you around.
That's what.
I go my own way. Alone.
Okay.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Hazel, I think you would be useful here.
Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
I hate to be negative, but those Gith will carve you up like a goose.
I know. I know. That's why I'm not gonna go to them. I don't wanna. I wanna find a cure for our thingy. I don't wanna go and die.
Shove over, Claw! Drow coming through.
Thank you. What the fuck?
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
Yeah, no.
Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
Hello?
These are my chosen. They speak for me.
I think one of them died.
Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them.
Thank you. Whatever you're doing. Thank you.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from
Thank you.
pushing the voice
Thank you, Shadowheart.
away.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Can I say thank you?
I don't know what that toy of hers is, but I'm glad it's on our side.
The same. No thank you. There's no thank you? How do you have it?
Because it was our mission to retrieve it. Me and the others. I'm the only one who made it.
Yeah, keep the thing safe, I guess. I'm not gonna keep it, because...
Trust me. I'll guard it with my life. Let's keep going.
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid,
Draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper, maid.
Can't pay attention.
You, move on! Oi! Ain't no party in here! We're doing the Absolute's work!
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Once we had a taste of her, he'll never
Can't be
be
here
the
to see the true
same.
souls. Those types don't even bother to wait.
I have to see the true souls. You want to keep them waiting?
Well, I didn't say that. But you'll need to be more specific. Absolute's blessed us with 3. Your kind usually don't deal with Boss Ragslin and Priestess Gut. Guessing you're after Minthara.
Why are you
Could be
helping
her
me?
blood by the looks of you.
I've got an audience with Minthara.
Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear.
Okay.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Unusual hunt, I take it.
Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Okay.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Keep him safe.
Thank you. There you go. You are free.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
Yeah, just get yourself to safety.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
You can stay at my camp.
Smashing!
Hell
Soon,
yeah!
my friend!
For those confused, considering the fact that I think last video or a few videos before that, I wish, or maybe even the same fucking video, I forgot where I put it, but like, I made it pretty evident that I see this person as the most useless fucker ever in existence. You will see why. I guess spoilers. I mean, you're already watching someone play Baldur's Gate. You're already getting spoilers, but like spoilers for like, I guess in the future, before you even see me go to the part. Obviously when I first found this person, I was like, oh, I'm so happy that you're here, and then I'm already at a part like way later in the game, and I'm just like, I'm editing this after already reaching parts way past this part, and I'm just like, I should have left this fucker to die, or just not have had him in the camp.
Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
The scout said...
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
Bruh, why are you so mean?
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
A hunt, who's the target?
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there.
I think it's
We
the
will find
artifact
it
of
amongst the dead and the ashes.
Shadowheart.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of
or the one Shadowheart's trying
victory,
to
of
find.
unbelievers' blood
something, I don't know.
spilled,
Related
and
to Shadowheart.
of the weapon. She will seize it in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety.
You know what, see?
The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind
Nice and
focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around
Yeah, I was
yours.
gonna question why isn't she trying to go into our heads, but she is actually. I'm gonna misdirect her.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
I can be very persuasive, but I'm dependent on the
Excellent.
person.
Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
But then where the fuck is said prisoner?
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Oh, a drow. I didn't see you there. Please, if you want to have a try.
I don't try, I get results. Move aside.
Oh, of course. There's weapons in the fire if you want them.
Gil disapproves.
We'll leave you to it. Come, Grush. Let's go. I don't think I got the stomach for this.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wanna watch.
Okay, hi.
The prisoner! Please, please! Let me out. There's no reason for this.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
The goblins one with you.
The grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please, I need to warn them.
Tell me if you've seen anyone called Halsin.
Halsin? I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive.
How do you end up in that rack?
I was with a group of adventurers. We came here for an artifact.
No,
It's
that
called
Shadowheart is.
the Night Song. We tried to sneak past the goblins, but they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so efficient.
It's because of the Absolute. An artifact. What does it do?
I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Loroakin would reward us if we found it. It should be here, somewhere.
Familiar.
He said there was a hidden passage underneath the temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived...
What else do you know about the temple? Any other treasure?
I'm not sure. All I know is there's a passageway to the Night Song. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. I have to go. I have to get out of here.
Okay, bye. Go, go, hurry. Where are you going? Where the fuck did you go? Wait, I'm curious. What is this? What the fuck? Where did you go? Well, okay. I mean, I guess there's like an area here, but whatever. So I might as well put this somewhere, I guess. So with some of the editing of this video, there might have been some confusion, there might have been some context that I decided to edit out, and then there's some context where I decided to add in, and there's like random times where like I would read out the options and I wouldn't read out the options, and it's because when I was playing this game, I don't know if it's already obvious, but these are recordings from like way before they just started editing recently, and before I didn't know shit about proper editing, or like proper modulation, not proper using of the mic and shit like that. So there are times where my mic would go incredibly lower, and then my mic would growing like really loud and stuff like that, and I'm actually using OBS and stuff like that. I didn't want my mic to be too loud. I also kept playing around with the settings, and while playing around with the settings, it ended up making the mic kind of sound like kind of robotic-y. And I thought that like to make my voice a bit clearer, it would be better make it more robotic-y, since otherwise you'll end up having, you're probably hearing it right now, but like you'll end up having like a different background noise, or like different clangs and shit like that, and different like vibration shit. And then I realized later on that it's actually better to have the mic have like vibration shit, rather than having it incredibly lowered, and oh, that's my phone, incredibly lowered in volume, or have the weird staticky shit. Also, in regards to like the context of the game, I didn't know whether I should show like majority of the context or cut out some of the context, because there were some times where while I was editing the video, I was thinking like, okay, the viewers don't need to like see the whole fucking thing, because like if they want to see the whole fucking thing with barely any like editing or anything, they could just check out the game themselves. But at the same time, I also need some of the context in there so that the viewers don't get confused on what's entirely going on. But then I thought like, oh, I could just like edit in like a text or something to explain like the general gist of what's going on. But then I thought like, if I do that, it's kind of just gonna be like a funny compilations video rather than an actual playthrough. And that's another issue I had with my editing. I didn't know if I wanted it to be an actual like full-on playthrough, or wanted it to be a funny moments compilations. But then later on, I started discovering that like I kind of wanted to be a mix of both, but more similar to YouTubers like Manly Badass Hero, Cub Scouts, and stuff like that, where even though they do edit in like the moments that they want to add in, they still like add in the context so that the viewers like actually get what's going on. With Manly, he adds like mostly a lot of the context. Some of the times he doesn't even speak that much, but the thing with Manly is that he actually reads the options aloud a lot of the time. And me, while I was playing this game, usually when I play this game, I'm conscious that I'm recording it, yeah, but a lot of the time I just play it how I would typically play it on my own, even without recording. So there are times where I forget to even read the options. And like, since I don't want a fucking awkward silence while selecting for the options to give people like space to select the options, I usually like cut out that part. And of course, when doing that, it could be a bit confusing, because like, imagine there's just one scene where someone's asking a question, and then you skip immediately to the reaction of the person without informing the viewer of what choice you made in the first place. Also, to explain majority of what happened during this whole video. So I ended up in this weird goblin place, whatever the fuck, and I met up with with the three people that were specified by the Absolute and stuff, like her chosen and shit like that. And then they obviously were controlling the goblins. Like, I keep forgetting like which species or which and shit like that, but I'm assuming that the ones we're talking about are the goblins. And I think someone mentioned, I forgot if it's Shadowheart or something. It's either the slave or the Shadowheart or whatever the fuck mentioned that like, oh, it's kind of weird that like goblins are so organized. So that I mentioned, I probably wasn't heard because my voice or my mic was so fucking low, but I mentioned, oh, it's probably because of the absolute. And then someone mentioned that like, yeah, it's because of the absolute. And I'm like, yeah, see, it's because of the absolute. And my planning with this whole thing was to kind of half side or pretend to be on the side of the three people. And that's why I agreed with the girl Minthara. Yeah, I agree with Minthara that I would talk to the slave, because I was thinking like I can't fight her head on, because I think early on in this game I didn't have that much confidence in my fighting skills, especially since a lot of my characters are long range. I think I said that before. Yeah, I said before that like a lot of my characters are useless kind of in combat, but as I found out later on, they are pretty useful in combat. You just have to know how to use them properly. And then yeah, so I didn't want to fight head on right away. So what I decided to do was like agree with Mazara and say that I'm gonna talk to the slave. And when I talked to the guy that was like about to be tortured and shit again, I let him free. I was initially thinking on how like, oh, if I let you free, where would you go exactly? And then yeah, I think it's gonna be shown already, or it was shown already, that he actually went through like a secret passage or something to be free. Later on in the game, I'm gonna actually go through that passage a few times. Maybe you'll see it in this video or future videos. Maybe you'll not. Maybe I'll edit it out. But there is a secret passage that you could use to be able to like get out. And I'm assuming that that's also how fucking that jester dude was able to escape, aside from the whole, you know, invisibility thing. And yeah, my whole planning here is like how I plan with these things is I usually try to play devil's advocate, like with the devil thing, how I kept saying like, we don't have to side with the devil right away, we have other options. And I was kind of confused and like why the other characters were so adamant on like picking a side already. The only character I closely agree with is Gale, because he was the one who was saying like we might as well wait it out. I agree with Gale for kind of opposite reasons, where like I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Gale's wrong. I'm just saying that like I agree with him that we could wait, not just because the devil might need something that we have and we could use that, but more so we should wait because we still have other options. There's, in my eyes, there is no reason to rush this, because we have other options. We have Auntie Ethel that I dealt with before. That's my phone again. We have Auntie Ethel. We have the main quest shit, and I'm gonna fucking mute this shit because this is annoying the fuck out of me. We have Auntie Ethel and that shit. We have the main quest, I think, that like helps that. We also have this situation and shit like that. So I was thinking like, okay, wait, you could use these. We don't have to talk with the devil right away. And even though I am playing devil's advocate, the reason why I wanted to leave the devil right away when we were at his, I don't know if it's like a house or something, and he was like trying to give us food. The reason why I wanted to leave right away was because I was thinking like, in the moment I was thinking like, okay, it's a fucking devil. I knew you were a devil because your painting is like right fucking there. And also too, I did not ask to be here. I was busy trying to do another thing. I could deal with you later on or whatever the fuck. But like I said, we have other options. I'm not gonna waste my time on you. I'm gonna waste my time doing something else, because these are like the other options are one I want to explore first, because they are safer and they don't involve devils yet or something like that. And
Yeah, so I like thinking of like different options to use. I don't like rushing into things, or I'm fine with, I guess, rushing into things, but like we don't have to panic. That's my thing. And with, I guess, I'll probably explain the whole video because, like I said, my mic is probably lowered, and I have a habit of like not really reading the options that much, so it's gonna confuse some of the readers. But in case I end up just not showing majority of the clips here, so the three chosen here, I dealt with Minthara. Drawer is also gonna be here, and my planning for all of this was obviously talk to Halsin since he's here, and then kind of just deal with the three chosen, like sneakily, since a lot of my characters are good with sneaking, especially Istarion and Aktash. So I was thinking we could sneak, since for Minthara, for some reason, she only has like one person with her, and later on I found out that there was a gong that they could use to alert enemies, so we could actually use that to our advantage, where we could break the gong and then we could attack Minthara and the others. And we're gonna do that like one on one. I won't explain right away how that transpired, I guess, but yeah, that's pretty much it.